Yo, this is Soldrum86 bringing you another video. Today I wanted to show you guys my Back to the Future collection. I just recently picked these up. I actually ended up getting this DeLorean, which I will get into, but I actually ended up getting this DeLorean technically for free. I got this from store credit at Record Exchange. They had two of them, and both of them were $100. I did not want to spend $100 on that, and yes, I got some store credit. I traded in some old PlayStation 3 games, and it actually gave me enough for this. I had a lot of PlayStation 3 games. I still do, but I traded in a lot of the ones that I'm like, I really don't play these anymore at all, really. I mostly play my PlayStation 1 and my PlayStation 4, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, ended up getting this store credit, paid for the whole thing, so it was all good. But yeah, man, I've been looking at these Back to the Future figures for quite some time. And I didn't want to get them because I didn't like the DeLorean that NECA came out with. NECA's DeLorean was terrible. I mean, it was die cast. It's really small. And the detail, not all of the details are there. I don't really know what they were thinking. And I think it was like $50 or $60 for that. That's ridiculous. I thought they would at least come out with something like this Diamond Select DeLorean, which is really cool. I love this DeLorean. It kind of looks a lot like this is the Diamond Select Knight Rider car with the Michael Knight. They're the same size, 1/15 scale. But yeah, man, I really dig these Back to the Future figures. Like I said, I would go to Target and just look at these. And my wife is actually a bigger fan of this movie than I am. She loves all three Back to the Future movies. It's been her thing since she was a kid. And same with me. I used to watch this with my family all the time. But I just was not gonna touch these figures unless I had the DeLorean. For me, in my personal opinion, I just could not have these figures without getting some type of DeLorean figure. I really wish companies would bring out vehicles more that can fit these figures, man. It's not like they won't sell. I always hear people in comment sections or in videos, and they talk about collectors don't have the room for this. Collectors don't have the room for that. Yet, those same collectors literally buy everything that comes out. Everything. And I'm like, you want to talk about room? You want to talk about space? But literally everything under the sun that comes out from any company you're buying. And buying the entire wave of every wave that comes out. I don't want to hear anything about space when it comes to collectors like that. Now, collectors like me and people in my circle who collect, we're a bit more picky and choosy, so we have room, for things like this. But yeah, I don't know, man. Stuff like this, you just gotta have certain things complete the collection, man. It's like having a Michael Knight figure come out but no kit. That's stupid. Nobody's gonna get a Michael Knight figure by itself and just have that. You want kit as well. You kind of gotta have the package. Now, I understand that these figures are still bigger than this Diamond Select. They cannot fit in here. However, this Diamond Select it's a decent enough size to where it doesn't bother me that much. I just like having a big car that goes with them, and I want these figures displayed. I really do want these. I wanted these figures displayed. They don't have to be inside of the DeLorean. It would be nice, and I would love for them to make one in scale to have Doc Brown and Marty be able to fit in. But because they got the Hot Toys one, but that thing is like $1 million. But yeah, man, I like this, man. I like the idea, at least, that this Diamond Select DeLorean is a lot bigger than the NECA one, and it has way more details than the NECA version. Let's see, the hood opens up, and this is where you can that's where you change the battery and whatnot. And you switch it from play mode and try me mode and whatnot and all that. Let's see. Both doors actually open. And those are all of the details inside. But yeah, man, this thing is really cool. Like, I like it, man, a lot. And it lights up. The backlights light up as well. Trying to, gosh, the way that I have this, hold on, let me move Doc Brown out of the way real quick. But yeah, man, this thing is awesome. Like, I really dig this, man. Like, it honestly, it wasn't until I saw this DeLorean, and I remember these coming out a long time ago, but again, I didn't even want to get this DeLorean, and that's probably really loud, and I feel like I'm screaming now, but I remember when this DeLorean came out years ago, but I didn't want to get this, and there wasn't any Back to the Future figures. So yeah, man, it wasn't until I saw this at Record Exchange, and I was so happy because it was just like, oh, this is perfect. It was like, now I can pick these. I can pick these figures up. I only wanted Doc Brown and Marty from the first movie anyway. But again, broken record. I wanted to have a DeLorean, but a good DeLorean that, you know, to pose with these. You know. And there's all different types of poses you can do. Even though they can't fit in the car, you can pose them to where it looks like they're getting ready to get in the car, like they're getting out of the car. You know, this is just really, really cool. Really, really cool, man. For me, I couldn't have Back to the Future figures without the time machine. I couldn't do it, man. I just could not do it. But yeah, like I said, man, I just wish companies would do this more. I remember, I was even telling my wife, you know, she was so happy when I got these, by the way, because she loves Back to the Future that much. But I was telling my wife, I was like, man, when I was a kid, you know, they had RoboCop figures, and you were able to get the RoboCop car, like the cop car from the movie. RoboCop could fit in there. You had room for the passenger, and it shot like a missile. I remember in the 90s when that Ghostbusters cartoon was out, and I had all four of the Ghostbusters, and my dad for Christmas got me the Ecto 1. You could fit all four Ghostbusters inside. The Ninja Turtle van. I had the Ninja Turtle van. Like, so, you know, companies can still do this if they wanted to, man. So I don't really want to hear the excuses of vehicles being too big for somebody's collection and all of that. To me, that's nonsense, man. Just don't be the type of collector that picks up everything under the sun. You might have room for some things, man. Like, that's just me. That's just me. If you want it bad enough, you'll make room, but just don't buy everything. I just don't like hearing that excuse of space, and the people that you hear that space excuse from literally buy like everything, and it's like, no wonder why you don't have space for it. But this type of stuff, I mean, this type of stuff completes certain collections, man. Being able to have vehicles for stuff, man, it'd be nice to have a, you know, like, well, actually we have had it. Mattel made a Batman. The Mattel Batman could fit inside of a Batmobile that they made. I mean, the Batmobile was ridiculously priced because of everything that it could do, but you know, they at least even have Batmobiles that can fit 6-inch Batman figures. So I don't know, man. If you're not gonna have vehicles that could have the figures fit inside, at least do a Diamond Select scale with detail and lights and sounds. NECA could have at least done that. But it is what it is, man. I'm done ranting. I'm done ranting about that. But I was just happy to find this, man. I have my Back to the Future collection. It's all complete. I'm not getting any more of these figures. This is all I wanted right here. But yeah, man, thank you guys for tuning in. As always, this is SoulDrum86, and I'm out. Peace.